Motherboard. The motherboard is often called the heart of the computer because it connects all the parts together and allows electricity and data to flow between them. It's a flat board with circuits and connectors where you attach the CPU, RAM, storage, and other components. Even though it's one of the most important parts, the motherboard is usually cheaper than the CPU or graphics card. CPU, also known as the central processing unit, is often called the brain of the computer. It controls and processes everything the computer does. The CPU is a small square chip that sits on the motherboard, usually covered by a cooling fan. While it has very little storage of its own, it is really good at handling tasks quickly, like searching through large amounts of data or running different programs. Basically, almost everything that happens on a computer goes through the CPU at some point. A graphics card, also called a GPU, is a rectangular board with a large chip in the center, usually covered by a fan to keep it cool. It is designed to handle graphics and visual tasks like video games, video editing, and 3D rendering. The GPU works like a mini-computer, deciding which pixels light up on your screen and in what color. Some CPUs have integrated graphics, iGPU, which use the CPU instead of a separate card. iGPUs are cheaper but weaker, so heavy games may need lower graphics settings. A hard drive is a box-shaped storage device that holds all of a computer's data, including the operating system, programs, and personal files like documents and videos. Hard drives can store a lot of data, but they are slow to access because the information flows through a small wire, which is why we use RAM to help the computer work faster. When your computer says you're running low on space, it means your hard drive is almost full. RAM is a thin rectangular stick that plugs into the motherboard. It stores only the data from the hard drive that the CPU needs to access quickly. An SSD, or solid-state drive, is like a super-fast storage device for your computer. Unlike old hard drives that spin like a CD, SSDs have no moving parts, they use flash memory. That means your PC boots up in seconds, apps open instantly, and games load way faster. They're faster, quieter, and more reliable than regular hard drive. Cooling system. Some computer components, like the CPU and graphics card, generate a lot of heat, which can slow down performance or even cause damage. A cooling fan or cooling system is used to push out hot air and bring in cool air. Computers can use air cooling or liquid cooling, with liquid cooling often used in high-performance setups for better heat management. The power supply unit, PSU, is a rectangular box that converts electricity from a wall outlet into power for your computer's components. It ensures that every part gets enough electricity to function properly. Wireless card. If your computer supports Wi-Fi, it has a wireless card, which lets you access the internet wirelessly. Without it, the computer can only connect using a wired Ethernet connection. The computer case is the outer shell that houses and protects all the components of a PC. It comes in different sizes and styles, depending on the size of the components. The case also helps with cooling, as it has vents or openings to allow airflow and keep the parts from overheating.